You're standing in a coffee shop. Someone asks what you want. And for a moment, just a moment, your mind goes completely blank. It's not the coffee. It's not the menu. It's that the question, "What do you want?" feels harder than it should. And you've noticed this happening more and more, with meals, with plans, with tiny, meaningless choices. Here's what nobody tells you about that feeling. It didn't start with coffee. It shows up in the smallest moments. A friend asks where you want to eat. You say, "I don't mind." Someone offers you two options. You pick whatever they prefer. And you tell yourself you're being easygoing, low maintenance, flexible. But late at night, there's a quieter truth. You genuinely don't know what you want. Not just today, often. And that absence, that foggy, weightless feeling where a preference should be, starts to shape things. You defer to others in relationships, then feel unseen. You avoid committing to plans, then feel left out. This isn't laziness, it isn't weakness, it's a pattern, and patterns always have an origin. You were not born indecisive. No child comes into the world unsure of what they want, but somewhere along the way, you learned a quiet lesson, that your preferences caused friction, that choosing the wrong thing disappointed someone, that wanting something out loud had a cost. So your brain adapted. Don't want too loudly. Don't decide too firmly. Stay fluid. Stay safe. This isn't a flaw. It was intelligent. It protected you. The problem is you're still running a childhood survival program in an adult life. Here's what's actually happening in the brain. When children repeatedly experience their choices being overridden, ignored, corrected, or punished, the brain begins to associate desire with discomfort. This is called aversive conditioning. It starts muting desire before it can fully form. Think of it like a smoke detector with a broken sensor, calibrated to detect danger in self-expression, now firing even when there's no fire. There's also a second layer, what psychologists call learned helplessness. When your choices consistently didn't change outcomes as a child, your brain learned that choosing was pointless, so it stopped generating strong preferences. Not because you don't have them, because generating them hurt more than suppressing them. Your indecision is not a blank page, it's a page that learned to erase itself. So how do you begin to hear yourself again? Start with your body before your mind. Notice where tension releases when you consider an option. This taps into somatic markers, physical cues your brain uses in decision-making. Next, practice small choices without justifying them. Coffee order, walking route, don't explain it. This slowly retrains your brain to associate choosing with safety, not judgment. And when you feel the urge to say, "I don't mind," pause. Ask yourself honestly, do I genuinely not care? Or does expressing it just feel risky? That one question changes everything. Your preferences are not lost. They're buried under the belief that they don't count. Every small choice you make deliberately, without apology, is a message to your own brain. It says, your wants are safe here now. You don't need to become someone bold and decisive overnight. You just need to start noticing. The fog is not who you are, it's what you learned. And what was learned, slowly, gently, can be unlearned. You always knew what you wanted. You just forgot it was allowed.